what you want to say. I can't take the truth today, so tell me a fairy tale. Heaven say I'm on my way. I don't care what heaven say. I'm waiting for your embrace. You don't want me, do you? You don't want me, do you? Know what I'll do to you. Wish I never knew you.
Got a fast fighter on one side here, Teddy, against a high motor guy on the other side, a guy that'll be there working all night long. What kind of fight do you expect?
Well, I think what you want, if you're the fast fighter, is you want to relax a little bit, not go out of the chute too fast early. Keep it nice and steady and control range a little bit.
Nice work on the combination by Vinny Paz. Didn't get it done going to the body there. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. And he just holds on there. And now looking to hang on. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Vinny Paz. Vinny Paz is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Right on the mark with the hook up top. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Vinny Paz. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A good block. Well placed, straight right hand. Paz has been hurt. And he catches a lucky break.
I got this, yeah.
Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Pacquiao's proving to be elusive. Solid left hand to the head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Vinny Paz. Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Not able to land the headshot. Pacquiao's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. How is it that Manny Pacquiao has improved as a defensive fighter? Not that he's got a ton of defense, but from what we saw earlier in the career, it's a different Manny.
He's less over-anxious. You know, he's just a little calmer, a little bit more patient. You know, he doesn't force the envelope quite as much. You know, he still goes after you, but in a little bit more contained way, a little more responsible way.
Pacquiao's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Peace. Peace, 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 peace. Pow, pow. Mad liberator. Death operator. Rock the data. Amazing flavor. Yo, the way I feel, it's Sometimes it's too hard to sit still. Things are so passionate, times are so real. Sometimes I try to chill, mellow down, blow a smoke. A smile on my face, but it's really no joke. You feel it in the street that people breathe without hope. They going through the motion, they dimming down the focus. The focus get cleared and the light turns sharp and the eyes grow teary, the mind grow weary. I speak it so clearly, sometimes y'all don't hear me. I push it past the base, no nations got to feel me. I feel it in my bones like I'm so wide awake that I'm hardly ever sleep. My flow forever deep in its volumes of scriptures when I breathe on a beat. My presence speaks volumes before I say a word. I'm everywhere, penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, so cathedral of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well. Quiet storm, vital form, pen push the bright across. Mind is a vital force, hollow a right across. Soul is the lion's roar, voice is the siren. I swing round, ring out, and bring down the tyrant. Chop a small axe and knock a giant lopsided. The world is so dangerous, there's no need for fighting. The suckers trying to hide like the struggle won't find them. Then the sun busts through the cloud to clearly remind them it's everywhere. Penthouse, pavement, the curb. Cradle to the grave, talk of each of a shell. Universal ghetto life, holla black, you know it well what it is. You know, they know what it is. We know, y'all know what it is. Ecstatic, there it is. Huh, what it is. You know, we know what it is.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. He stays committed to the body. The Ghost's a smart fighter, and in doing so, the smart thing to do for him would be to utilize his jab. He's got a good one.
Yeah, and he's confident with it. See, it's one thing having a good one. You know how many people out there are good at certain things, but they don't have the confidence, they don't know it. He knows that he's good with it. That's the key.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Augustus is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. How critical is it, Teddy? How important is it that when you have a straight right hand like the fighter we're seeing here tonight, that you know how to set the table with that jab?
Yeah, Joe, that jab is a table setter. It's a fork that allows you to eat. Otherwise, you get food all over your hands.
Halfway through round number one. Oh, and they decide to trade there.
Finish with the hook.
Augustus is able to avoid that punch. Protecting his head well with his guard. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Emmanuel Augustus. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Come on!
Augustus is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Not an accurate hook at all. And that does it for this round. Augustus is in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
Guerrero's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Guerrero's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
1-2.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through this round. Headshot lands, was a hook. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A well-placed overhand right. Well-placed double jab. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Guerrero's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And we come to the end of the round. Emmanuel Augustus, his pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh, his opponent doesn't. Guerrero's able to land a nice, clean left hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Very accurate two-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Guerrero's showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
He's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. And he returns on that exchange.
I shake it off.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Augustus is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Stay away from the inside. Looking good.
10 clicks of the talk.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring.
Well, he's up 3 rounds. Scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots, and quite honestly, a lot of them are missing, but the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning the round.
Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Nice.
Augustus is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Beat him in a punch.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Augustus is putting that old boxing theory to work. And that's carry that walking stick and it'll take you far.
Yeah, you're talking about that jab. He's doing a good job, but the jab's not enough. You have to be educated with where to use his jab from, and that's what he's doing a good job with. If you throw a jab from too close, you can get timed with the jab killer, the right hand. He's throwing that jab from the right distance, where he's all the way outside, where his opponent cannot counter with the right hand.
Oh, what a whiff by Emmanuel Augustus.
Circle him. Move, move. Back to the body.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Little volume punching to the body there. Augustus is well off the mark that time. Last 10 seconds. Nice strike after catching one by Augustus. Augustus is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. This round comes to an end, and as it does, and I look at this fighter, I can't help but think, did anybody at all teach him defense? Why is it that guys have such a tough time grasping the defensive side of this sport?
Well, there's not enough teachers around, because if you're a trainer, other than just throwing a towel over your shoulder to get in that gym, really what shows you know something is being able to teach somebody the technique, the science of getting away from punches. A lot of these trainers don't know how to teach that, and it shows up.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
That's it. Come on.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Augustus. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Side to side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Be on the inside.
He missed with that headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Emmanuel Augustus. Good looking counter punch. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Augustus is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Left and right. Left and right.
A good counter punch by Emmanuel Augustus. Halfway through this round here.
Come on, keep focused.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Combination to the head. Guerrero's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Good looking counter punch. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Nice.
We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, and what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Guerrero's punch didn't come close.
Oh, keep your distance. Keep your hands up.
At the halfway point of round 7.
Do that again.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Augustus.
Keep moving.
Well targeted 2-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
Keep that head moving. You got this one. Hey, get your hands up. Move.
10 seconds to go in the 7th.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your ring.
The Ghost's been in control of this fight here in these middle rounds. He's built a slight lead on your scorecard as we start round number 8. But, Teddy, we often talk about focus. This is where it comes into play, of not just blowing it.
No, this is what the old timers used to say when they used to remind you, and they used to say to me sometimes, you know, there's no 3, 4, 5 round title fights. They all long fights. A lot of guys could be a champ if it was only a few fights. You have to keep it up all night.
Your hands up.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Augustus is doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Emmanuel Augustus' his inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Now he ties up there.
Punch! Punch!
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Final 10 seconds. Augustus is probably trying to assess things right now as that round comes to an end. I think it's a close, good, solid fight that he's still very much in, but I do think he's on the downside of the scorecard.
Yeah, but the most important thing is he has to know that. See, that's the thing. Can a fighter be honest with himself? And that's where the corner comes in. Somebody has to whisper in his ear and say, hey, listen, you might think you're in this place, but the reality, you're not.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Now hugging on the inside. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Emmanuel Augustus, his combination punching is working well here.
Yeah! Good work! Relax, relax. Pace yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He's got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Off target with that hook.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Guerrero's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make it.
Augustus is ruined with that punch right there.
Okay, get your hands up. Left and right, left and right.
And he's holding.
Let's move. Okay, good work.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Keep it up.
A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Hook. Hook.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Blocks it away. Guerrero's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know,
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Bad times are coming and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, hey. Well, let me tell you something, all that glitters ain't gold. It's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for
science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Hook off the jab.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Emmanuel Augustus. And that's the end of round 10. Start of round number 11. Teddy's scorecard. Emmanuel Augustus is not down by much, but I don't like the way he looks at all, Teddy. It looks like he doesn't have much left in the tank.
Yeah, and you wonder about his training camp. You really have to wonder, did he do enough? Because there should be a little reserve when we're looking at right now.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Augustus is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Halfway through this 11th round. Robert Guerrero's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Don't let him get to you. Get your hands up.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Do that again.
This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
Guerrero's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Double up your punches. Oh, you got this one.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Halfway through this 12th and final round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Just a minute to go in this bout. Augustus has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored.
Stay on the outside.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot.
Focus.
Last 10 seconds of the fight.
Keep your head moving.
That was good stuff throughout. Which way did the judges lean? Let's send it up to the ring to find out.
Three judges score the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, Robert Guerrero.
Robert Guerrero's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all.
He caught you with one there, huh? It's okay. It happens. This is boxing, after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
What is that?
Pneumonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What he hit me with?
His head. It's a penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? And you got one round. Knock the motherfucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there. We're really fucking impressed. Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
Easy, easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years. Are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right. That's why we're here. To get the gold medal. Now go get him, kid.
So we start round number 1 of Andre Bishop against the sensational Cuban Joel Savone. You know, I heard a lot of experts ringside talking about the lack of experience for Bishop compared to Savone. Of course, Savone's a 9-time champion, and you have to wonder and ask yourself, will the nerves of Andre Bishop start to get to him? Will he be rattled against such a worthy opponent? That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Joel Savone's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Nice work, Andre. You're building that lead. Point by point.
Start of a new round. Savone's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
I don't think it's a stretch to say that Andre Bishop actually has a strong lead against Joel Savone. The straight left hand scores well for him. You see him holding on.
Up and down, side to side.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Joel Savone's just trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. We count down the final moments of this round.
Jump on it!
And that's the end of round 2. Savone's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here.
You got this one.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop. I really like what Andre Bishop is doing here. He's scoring well against the veteran Savone. Right to the head with that right. Joel Savone's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
What a crushing blow up top he just landed.
That's why you don't pull straight back.
Watch that!
And he engages in the clinch. Uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Ten seconds to go in this round. Able to dismiss it. Good step back counterpunch there. It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such a cushion. Don't be shocked. It happens in this business, believe me. If his trainer doesn't tell him, you know what, work with him a little bit. Don't get careless, but work on things. Carry him a little bit. Get some rounds.
Joel Savone was a substantial favorite here against the young upstart Andre Bishop, but Bishop is in control and headed to victory. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Joel Savone's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight.
Relax, relax.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Scored well with that straight left. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Andre Bishop. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Final bell of what is going to be a very tough fight to score.
I mean, you could make a case in every round for both guys. That is all you need to know how difficult this decision will be.
Andre, how does it feel to be named fighter of the games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
games,
baby!
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby! Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop, I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor just being...
Hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop, what?
It was a fabulous tournament. Truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won fighter of the games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games. Period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
Remember, stick and move. Stick and move. Gotta protect yourself.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me.
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad.
You've been listening to this stupid old man.
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with.
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
What a night of boxing here at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. So much to talk about tonight on this card. The thing that interests me, and so many of you out there, is the pro debut of Andre Bishop. The much talked about middleweight prospect will be debuting against Lucius Palmer, a veteran who looks to give him a test. A little head hunting with the right. That is a sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop. Not much action as he just ties up. Palmer isn't even moving at all right now. He's not doing anything. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Halfway through round number one.
Finish with the hook.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Get after him!
The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Little head hunting with the left.
That was your round.
That was an interesting first round for Andre Bishop, the American making his pro debut here. Teddy, Lucius Palmer's the kind of guy that could give a young up-and-comer like Bishop some issues.
He likes to steal the end parts of a round, kind of like Ray Leonard did against Marvin Hagler. Has to be careful for that.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Double up your punch.
And he ties up on the inside. Combo lands to the head.
Keep your distance. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Halfway through round number 2.
Move away from the rope. One. Finish with the hook.
the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well, as if it's right on cue, Lucius Palmer here at the end of the round, flurrying against Andre Bishop. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Good flush shot upstairs. There's a straight right hand. Well, if Bishop can string together a few rounds like that, this is going to be a very easy fight for him.
Well, he looks like a confident fighter. All that amateur background is really showing.
Nice strike after catching one by Lucius Palmer. Good block by Palmer. And he just holds on there. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot. Teddy, I can only imagine what his opponent is thinking right now when he looks across the ring and sees a guy that still is full of energy.
Well, I'll tell you what he's thinking. He's thinking, how come I'm feeling this way and he's feeling that way? And you know what? The guy he's looking at might not be feeling that way, but he's making him look like he is. He's making him think that he is, and that's all that counts.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Looking good.
Bishop could really use a pit stop here. He needs to refuel.
Yeah, he needs to tie up a little bit.
Combo lands upstairs. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Palmer's crushed by that shot to the head. Scored well up top. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Final round for Andre Bishop in a fight that's really been a walk through the park with how supremely skilled he is. Gets rid of that body shot. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Up top with the quick hook.
Pace yourself.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. And now they're trading blows. Bishop's giving us a taste of some of that athletic ability, that hand speed right there. Good combination.
And his opponent, though, now is going to have to show us that he could do something to sort of, you know, adjust to this, to counter this. And that's going to be controlling range and timing, because he can't match up with the physical hand speed.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Sending shots to the midsection. Last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. And just grabbing onto his opponent. What a good headshot. The hook landed by Andre Bishop. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid. Lucius Palmer stud. Look at that. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
From from start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
Before, kid, I don't believe in building a record fighting nobodies. You don't learn anything against guys like that except how to make mistakes. We ain't here to do anything stupid. This ain't the amateurs no way. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. And I'm gonna help you get there. We're gonna take some fights against decent guys. And I want you to show me that you got what it takes. Because if you can stop these guys, I'm gonna be impressed. But if you can't at least put them on the canvas, I'm gonna be disappointed. Got it, kid? I wanna see these guys on the floor.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans. Hi, everybody. This is Joe Tessitore. Glad you're with us alongside Teddy Atlas. We're at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans, and it is the second pro fight in the career of the much talked about Andre Bishop. Coming off that victory against Lucius Palmer, now he takes on Mike Walker. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Scores with the combo to the head. What does the boxer have to be? He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Big shot there. He goes down for the first time. The question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. And now he scores well with the straight right. There's the hook. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Enjoyed watching the professional development of the young, unbeaten Andre Bishop, Teddy. You know, the one thing I wonder when we watch a guy like Bishop early on in his career like this is, does he just have to win, or does he constantly have to look impressive doing it?
Well, like Al Davis said in the Oakland Raiders, just win, baby. But if you want to be on television, if you want people to actually...
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Walker's stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Mike Walker. Halfway through this round. Zones in on that overhand right.
Uppercut. Uppercut!
And now he's targeting upstairs. A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop. Bishop is stunned. He just took a huge punch.
And now he has to grab. He has to get in close and make sure that he kills some time.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Andre Bishop's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Now this is boxing 101. So useful and effective. The doubled up quick jabs by Walker. Andre Bishop's left now getting into the mix. Good flush shot upstairs.
Work the body.
Double up, you punk. Keep moving. Gotta see these coming.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Walker's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Walker. That was a good round for Andre Bishop. He just went out there and controlled everything.